Ladies and gentlemen across the galaxy, I am heated right now. Rage Shadow Legends, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't have time to stream Grand Arena today because this week is going to be huge. We're working on a ton of stuff behind the stage. Ain't that right, Gary? So be sure to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, because this week we got new Galactic Legends, new mods. But before I talk about all that, Rage people, I just want to give a big, massive shout out to the Grand Arena matchmaking system. As you guys know, we beat Team Instinct earlier this week, and the matchmaker's like, all right, we're going to pair him up with Team Instinct again, but we're going to give him some of the 500,000 more GP, and we were dominating the characters, people. And then this came along right here and ruined it all. But in all seriousness, I actually want to start off with this Rebel fleet right here, because it's going to tie into our mod conversation, because we're not talking about Grand Arena and double ship Rage Day. That's a different day, perhaps. What I want to talk about is mods, and we have a Dear CG letter, a John Deere letter, in the famous words of Dumb and Dumber. So let's sit down, talk about mods a little bit, because mods are gonna have a big impact on this fleet right here. Let's hop over to the Grand Arena gameplay and watch me dominate the character part, ladies and gentlemen, because we were absolutely killing it in characters. And all we had to do, Gary, all you had to do was just win ships. They didn't match our expertise, our calculations, our precision when it comes to dominating characters. I know they should have created a game called Galaxy of Ships, because I didn't sign up for Galaxy of Ships, ladies and gentlemen. All right, enough fake rage. We got to talk about mods. Been reflecting over the weekend, looking at your guys' comments, kind of hunting, hiding behind the scenes, seeing what people are saying about mods. And we have three things we're going to talk about today. Firstly, mods and the farming process. We know a little bit about the farming process, but we have a data mine suggesting there will be a pay-to-play aspect. Wow, what a surprising thought. We're going to showcase that. Secondly, the John Deere letter that I want to write out for Capital Games in regards to the mod system that we have right now. Because, you know, here's the thing. Let's just jump into the conversation. I'll tell you what point 3 is in a second. We already kind of hinted at it. Point 3 is mods affecting the game beyond just the characters, and that's why I wanted to talk about that Rebel fleet that I showed in the beginning right here. But let's start off with this first part right here. Mods. As we saw with the overview that we got the other day, card in the top right hand corner. If you don't know, we're getting a new level of mods coming to Galaxy from 6D through 6A. And there's been a mixed bag of reactions. My initial reaction with it all was just kind of showing both sides. One, it kind of sucks. We really didn't want more progression per se. We kind of got comfortable trying to catch up. Relics, mods are already a pain in the butt as it is, trying to get speed, and then mods get on top of us. I see the pros to it. We talked all about it. Gives you a chance to try to bring those mods that couldn't roll speed a second chance. It's still all luck if you get the extra speed that you're looking for, but it could be a drawback if you're still not rolling mods that are getting you speed even through that new 6D through 6A. You're wasting resources, and other people's rosters are getting further away from. I have some suggestions about that, but the reason why I want to talk about this is because in that forum post they talked about how the new materials are initially only going to be available inside of Galactic challenges and the gear and whatever they give out. So it's going to be exclusive there. However, we have a little data mine I want to make sure you guys know about here. It actually is not that new, actually. It's kind of a couple weeks old, but I completely ignored it because it's like, oh, okay, mod packs, whatever. But actually, ladies and gentlemen, it makes a lot more sense now. This came from SWGoH events. They did a data mine in September 16th, 2020. And back then, it was like, okay, cool, whatever. They're going to sell some mods. It makes a lot of sense now. This was data mined most likely in advance of the new mod system, or not new mod system, the new level of mods coming in. So there will be a pay-to-play aspect coming with this mods, I presume some packs, initially trying to celebrate the initial launch, and who knows, they're going to throw them in shipments as well. So point being, I want to put it out there that there also seems to be a pay-to-play aspect to it, because you can't farm it with your mod energy like you can with the other tiers. It's going to be exclusive to Galactic Challenge, it's free to play, but it looks like there will be packs and shipment stuff. And of course, we'll do a special whale or fail episode just for that if these packs do come to life. Ultimate mod bundle, how much you want? About $100 right there. And then we have a couple other ultimate mod bundle 1, 2, 3, and then nimble mod bundle 1 and 2. My guess is maybe that's gonna be selling some speed mods. We'll see. Here's the thing. Let's open up our John Deere letter. That's a joke. I know it's a Dear John letter, but if you you gotta watch Dumb and Dumber to get the reference. One of the greatest movies of all of human civilization right here. A couple things I want to talk about mods. Yeah, you know, there's that one aspect. I am excited for the chance of possibly bringing those mods that only rolled speed 3 times or 4 times, trying to give them that last extra bit of speed to jump to the next level, and then we can focus on other stats. So I am excited about that regard. I already talked about the downside, that if you're not rolling the mods you're looking for, you're just wasting resource and people are getting further ahead of you. One thing that would have been nice with this mod update they're doing is that 60 through 6A, it would have been nice if they would have just completely eliminate the slot machine aspect of mods and let you pick the mods secondaries you want to roll. That's the first thing. Most likely that's not going to happen. I want to put it out there because that would really eliminate the pain with mods. Still keep the RNG with what secondaries you get initially when you get a mod. But then if it's got speed and you keep it, it would be nice if you can just slice the speed up all the way. So that way there's no major differentiation, because this is basically the Red Star system of Galaxy Heroes. If you don't know what Red Stars is, that's the Marvel Strike Force RNG thing that really changed the power. So no character is exactly the same. That's the same thing of Galaxy Heroes, because with mods, no character is exactly the same. Yes, you can get your Relic 7, you can get your Zetas and all that, but really, mods make the difference. That is what defines a character. If your Darth Revan is 2 speed higher than another Darth Revan, your Darth Revan is effectively 25% better than the opposing Darth Revan. That's why I want to put that out there. It would have been nice to try to eliminate the RNG aspect with all this. But really, my major problem that I want to discuss right now is the mod quality of life stuff. Fine, give us the next upgrade mods. We've been expecting them for a long time. We've known they were going to be coming for the past years, so it's not that much of a surprise. But I think it's time that we start doing some mod quality of life updates. Mod cap inventory. The mod cap inventory is still set to when mods was first introduced back in 2016. For all my people playing that long, you remember how big of a mess mods initially rolled out to be. They did some rolling back and they did all the fixes. But the fact of the matter is, this game has been around much longer, since 2016. It's time we deal with the mod inventory cap. Probably the most frustrating thing in the game right now is that we don't have a mod inventory cap. It would be nice if you're going to start building upon this ancient system, fix the foundation going forward. Furthermore, going back to the mod inventory system, the next thing that would be great, ladies and gentlemen, across my beloved galaxy, is that they do something in regards to filtering, as well as trying to find the mods you look for. The filtering system in Galaxy Heroes is horrendous, and many people go beyond the in-game tools to third-party sources. And we're not going to talk about TOS stuff, because technically that would be against TOS, but those resources are so important to the Galaxy of Heroes community. And keep in mind, the average player is probably not going beyond Galaxy of Heroes to do things like filtering, mass leveling up mods, trying to find our level 12 mods, because it's absurd when you're trying to level up mods in Galaxy of Heroes. You take it to level 12, you got to look for it. It'd be nice if you could just filter by level so you can do mass leveling. There's so many things that need to be addressed when it comes to the mod system, but I think the main things would have been to try to eliminate the RNG with getting speed, because right now, if you roll and you're not getting speed, you're wasting resources, your roster is not getting any better, and it's just going to be a garbage mod in the end. And 60 through 6A isn't going to fix that problem. It gives you the chance to fix it. So it would have been great to have 60 through 6A let you fine-tune the secondaries even more. I think that's a fantastic idea. It takes out the randomness that people don't seem to really enjoy when it comes to that. So those are my 3 things, dear Capital Games. It would have been great to see that. There's still a chance. They just told us the new mods are coming. They can very well still give us the opportunity of increasing the quality of life stuff, giving the quality of life stuff that we need. I don't know if that's going to happen. Quality of life stuff really hasn't happened since Carrie left. If you guys heard that Carrie interview that happened on Cubs channel a while ago, the quality of life stuff was really something Carrie pushed. And that's what we saw, a lot of quality of life stuff over the past few years. But I don't think we really had a serious quality of life stuff since she left. Like, remember, guaranteed Zetas? Well, that was under her watch. All the other stuff that happened, I don't know if we're going to get it. I think it's time. If they're going to ask us for money to buy their new mods, to get the materials and all that, and level up our characters, it would be nice to see at least one of those few things I put out there. I would like to hear what you guys think. That's just the tip of the surface of what I think is bothering me with mods the most. Again, I'm excited for the fact that there's the pro leveling up or upgrading your speed mods randomly. It gives you a chance, but still, it's not fixing the problem. It can definitely make the problem worse. If you're not getting any speed leveling up your roster is getting worse, and other people's are getting better simply because of randomization. I think that's the big kicker I want to talk about here. And the last thing I want to talk about here is something that I'm not seeing a lot of people talk about, and I've been getting a couple of questions about it, and that goes back to our Rebel ship that we talked about earlier. That Rebel fleet is going to be deadly. You guys gotta, if you're in Division 2 or Division 1, you guys gotta find a way to work around it. But the reason why I start off my video with some fake rage is because that Rebel fleet is only going to get better with new mods. If you guys don't understand how ships work, I understand it's not really the core of the game. It's kind of, that needs its own quality of life updates. It needs its own lifeline of support. It's not really as heavily supported as characters, but how ships work, we talk about it briefly here and there, is as you level up the character through levels, you're applying gear, you're upgrading abilities, and you're applying mods. The character gets better, of course, but that directly affects the ships as well. So as you're putting better mods and you're going from gray to green to blue to purple to gold, and then the 6 gold, and then soon to level up to 6A, that is going to directly impact your ship and your fleet's performance. We don't know exactly what the exact numbers are going to be. I'm sure once we get the updates and we see how the mods affect the game, we can definitely see it, but speeds are going to increase on ships, which, who knows, that rebel fleet could get even deadlier if you're starting to put 6A mods on Han Solo, Akbar. That rebel fleet we fought, that 500,000 extra GP, they had a Relic 7 Biston U-Wing, they had a Relic 6 Akbar, and that's going to get even better with mods. So we're going to see the fine tuning of how all this works. So I just want to put it out there that get ready for it, not just the characters to get better with the randomization of maybe getting better speed and better secondaries, but also fleets are going to have a huge impact, ladies and gentlemen, across the galaxy. What are your thoughts down below? We have the weekend to think about it. I'm just basically lukewarm on the new mod system. I don't think it was something that we needed, but it was close to getting exactly what we needed. It's just giving you a chance to get what you want, and that's trying to level up your lesser speed mods to something higher. Of course, we're going to do a complete overview on my thoughts on this new mod, the new mod upgrades we're going to be getting. We'll showcase how it affects mods and still the randomization problem that's going to exist with all of it. I'm going to pass the ball over to you guys. You had the weekend to think about it. Do you feel better about mods? Are you kind of with me? I'm just kind of in the middle. There's a pro to it, there's a con to it, but there's definitely needs to be quality of life updates at the very minimum. Be sure to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. This week is going to be busy. New mods, Galactic Legends kits, hopefully today, later on, tomorrow at the very latest, and of course, Wednesday, woo! We got the Galactic Legends events. That means we have a ton to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to subscribe to not miss a thing. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today. And we all will see you many, many times this week. Take it easy, lemon squeezy, and hopefully can't reveals today. Hit the outro, somebody.